September 2nd, 2024. On the road again. Right now on the Route 495, headed up to the Mass Pike. The first day of our second great adventure, and also Love's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And now back to our regularly scheduled programming. Live streaming of our whole trip. This is what day one is like. That was the Mohawk River we just saw in the traffic isn't very bad considering it's the Monday of the long weekend. KOA, yep, that's where we are. And here we have the nice little bushes. But on the other side, we have the canal. Our motorhome is right up here. Probably can't see it. It's right over there. Once we came down the canal and made a right turn down the canal that way and get to Lake Seneca. Out on the dock at the canal.
Let's stick your head in here. It's an interesting building.
In about 4 miles,
In
take
Corn.
a slight right turn onto New York Route 14 North toward New York State Thruway.
Growing something. This is Lake Erie, but it doesn't look terribly impressive because that row of houses out there is on a little barrier beach that runs all along between us and the actual lake. But this water here is part of the lake. It's just on the back side of the barrier beach. Week after Labor Day, campgrounds aren't too crowded. There's some stuff up the other end that look like those are probably seasonal people. In addition to the quote-unquote campground, they also have cabins. These cabins here are maybe 12 feet wide by 24 feet long, something like that. Over there in the back, you'll see some that are more like 10 feet square. We'll see those in a minute. If you're ever looking for a cabin to make the Ellsworth Hilton seem large, (10 by 12), but they have a porch. But 10 by 12. Go for a kayak ride, anyone? We got the kayaks. We got the backwater behind the breakwater. And on the other side, we got all of Lake Erie. It's warm here today. I'm sitting here enjoying the breeze which is coming in over those houses over there off Lake Erie. It's a nice cool breeze because it's pretty warm out. If it only would stay like this for the next 2 months. Joanne, this is for you. Down at the dock at 9:45 or so. The breeze was pretty good before, it's even more now. Traffic's backed up the other direction, and it's I think there's more trucks than cars. A slightly larger steam engine than Barry's. This is the machine shop. It appears to be a vertical shaper, but it has no description. Now this, I know what it is. This is a large lathe. And when I say large, at least 3-foot diameter pieces. A smaller lathe. A horizontal milling machine. A big keyway cutter and a XY table you can run underneath it. This is the granary. And this guy, or somebody, invented ways to you move all the grain up in this little conveyor belt built inside the hollow beams. It gets all the grain upstairs, and then you dump it back down through the tubes, and it goes through the stones and gets ground, and then it goes back and is processed apparently back upstairs, comes down through these other hollow tubes up there, down into the different bags.
Hello. So welcome to the weaving shop.
Oh. I got like the Daggett farm, that's more of a 1760s farm, so they'll use a lot of the earthenware in their kitchen. And then our decorators on the other side primarily use the earthenware or the redware clay. They'll drape mold clay.
So Joanne, you don't have to go to the pottery school, you could just build a kiln in your backyard. A carding mill for straightening out sheep wool so you can make it into fabric. Very difficult. In the roundhouse.
Because of the low voltage. And that's why they use high voltage and low current, high frequencies, to get things down the long way.
Well, now we are sending out like 500 kilovolts DC for a couple of thousand miles.
I haven't heard that one. These my companies have done that. World Electric.
So these are the boilers. And those are the steam engines. That's a little steam engine. And then they had generators. It's a model of the Edison first power plant. This is a model of Edison's Menlo Park facility in New Jersey. And there's a large steam engine in there which generates the electricity, and a small vertical steam engine here, which with the overhead shaft just runs the equipment in the machine shop here. Over there we got a lathe, another lathe, another lathe, lots of lathes. The drill press. Once again, this has to be a shaper. That's a horizontal milling machine. Big. A lathe. This one has all the gears in back, so it looks like it would be a thread cutting lathe. You can't see the front, but. And a sharpening stone. And a few more lathes. And the drill press. And this is a replica of Edison's office and library. Two-story brick building. With the office on the first floor. State-of-the-art electrical distribution system.
We have a dam too. And you know what they get at Fridays?
Kitchen.
Edison Dam? They get their damn paychecks. But I know, but the thing is,
This is Edison's Fort Myers, Florida laboratory. Yeah, if you have a covered bridge. (1750) Exeter, New Hampshire. We'll take a look. It's kind of like our house. Unlike our house, it's on a stone foundation.
This house, built in Exeter, New Hampshire in 1751, represents a time in the colonies when a few people were gaining wealth through trade. The house was built on a hill overlooking the Exeter River and was first occupied by the family of John Giddings, a prosperous merchant and trader. A bustling commercial village, Exeter became the Queen Anne style, popular
Upstairs bedroom.
On your right is the parlor or best room. 1951.
And the winding staircase. Similar to ours. What makes ours look
built on
So much more easy to go down.
and was first occupied by the family of John Giddings, a prosperous merchant and trader. A bustling commercial village, Exeter became
This is the kind of garden love wants at home. How many gardeners does it come with? An early Connecticut home. Similar in layout to ours, except the stairs spiral to the left to the unfinished upstairs.
10 minutes most. I don't think it takes that long, but I'd rather overestimate that 100.
Nice fence to keep the animals out. Whole bunch of edible stuff.
Well, you put it in down front, you take care of it. I'll cook whatever you get.
An interesting way to stack your wood in a circle around the post. I guess it works. Daggett Farmhouse, Andover, Connecticut, 1754. Plimpton family home in the 1700s in Sudbury, Mass. As Love just pointed out, they have a lot of stuff from Massachusetts.
Thou hast given me. Bless us and save us, O Lord. Make thy face to shine upon us, thy angels to protect us, and thy spirit to comfort us unto the end. Amen.
Amen. Susquehanna Plantation. Late, or 1826, 1836, St. Mary's County, Maryland. It's a different architecture. So it's only one room deep. On the left we have a parlor. Winding staircase going upstairs.
Welcome. Big elaborate dinners for, soup. Yep, that's all.
And on the other end, a kitchen.
How that wealth was grown, and then, of course, after the war ended.
The house that Robert Frost lived in when he was teaching in Ann Arbor. And this is apparently the U.S. Forest Service. He's out on patrol, apparently on his animal because he has hay in his tent. The Hermitage Slave Quarters. One of 52. Goes around 1820 near Savannah, Georgia.
Some of the people whose images you see here, boldly smaller.
Well, Henry tried and
Henry
tried
Ford's
to
first
make
car,
an engine.
the quadricycle.
Perfect mix of fuel and air to ignite. And where in the U.S. was he?
This campground comes with a nature trail that leads around the pond. Part of the nature trail is golf cart accessible, but I won't hold that against it. Makes for easy walking.